Hi there, my name is Chrissy, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to continue on with Game of Thrones. So the last time with Game of Thrones, we left off on an absolute gut-wrenching conclusion. Theon has killed, Theon and his group have killed two of the children who I believe are the orphans that were helping at the farm. I think back at King's Landing that they believe that it is Bran and Rickon that they have killed. But this is a murder that in my eyes has Theon is dead to me now. He did look mortified, like I said, when he turned around to see exactly what had happened. I don't care. He might be sorry about it. I don't care. He might try to make up for what he's done. Too bad. And he might try to redeem himself in some way. Nah, not happening. Theon is going to die, and I hope it is in a horrible, horrible way. At Harrenhal, Arya she's managing to ingratiate herself a little bit to Tywin, though she has to be very careful not to push too far. Tywin's not stupid. You know, he asks questions and you can see his mind ticking, and like, if she pushes too much, he might figure out exactly who she is. That is if he hasn't already. You know, I go back and forth whether he knows or not, because you know, he reads between lines and he's very good at it. So yeah, I am worried. I'm very worried that he is going to find out sooner or later. Sansa has had her first period, and now she is terrified that it is time for her to have Joffrey's children. I don't think they're married yet, so that's obviously got to come first, I'm guessing. But you can tell that she is terrified of this happening. Shay kind of came to bat for her and was going to help her keep it a secret, but the Hound was there, and it got out. So that is something that poor Sansa is going to have to deal with, being made to have children. In the Westerlands with Catelyn and the Stark army, Jaime killed Elton Lannister and made an escape, and I mean, he was caught eventually. The father of the guard who was killed wants Jaime's head now, but still the Starks are protecting him because, I mean, they have their reasons too, with them having like Sansa. But how long are they going to allow this to go on for, though? And Jaime, you know, got up in Catelyn's face with some very hard truths. And we kind of left off with that, with Catelyn wanting Brienne's sword, but I mean, we know she's not going to do anything with that. Jon was led around by his dick, basically, and now he is captured by the wildlings. So he better figure out what the fuck he's going to do, because I'm guessing they're going to take him to Mance Rayder. And in Karth, we find out who's taken Dany's dragons. It was the dude from the House of the Undying, Piet Pri, and he is working in cahoots with Zoan Duxos, because he wants to be the king. And Piet Pri is adamant that Dany go to the House of the Undying to retrieve her dragons. Why? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out in this episode. So we're going to carry on, and hopefully in this episode, Theon gets his head cut off, or something similar. So, let's go. Not going to let word get out. Here comes Sister Dare.
Why, it's the Prince of Winterfell.
You should be proud of your brother's achievement.
I saw the bodies above your gates.
I treated the Stark boys with honor.
By butchering them. You seized their home, as is your right. You made them prisoners in their home and they ran away. Your little boy prisoners made you a promise and you got mad when they broke it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the dumbest cunt alive? A dumb cunt who killed the only two Starks in Winterfell.
They do think it was them.
If I hadn't killed them, the Northerners would think me weak.
You're stupid.
I'm warning you.
Go on then. Warn me. I've come to bring you home.
Is this a joke?
We're islanders, baby brother. Had you forgotten that? And now that you've decorated your walls with the bodies of the Stark boys, when Robb Stark finds out...
We've killed all the ravens. We have all the horses. I've taken Winterfell. And I keep Winterfell.
Leave us.
This is the power she commands. This is why I'm more afraid of her than him.
Theon, you're my blood. Come home with me. Don't die here alone.
I don't intend to die.
You were a terrible baby, do you know that? And one night you just wouldn't shut up. I wanted to strangle you. And you looked up at me and you stopped screaming. You smiled at me. Don't die so far from the sea.
No. Do die so far from the sea. Fuck you, Theon!
I brought you a present, Lord of Bones.
Already got one, Crow.
Mance will want to question this one. Rolls are
Ah,
planning.
fuck's sake.
This one's just a little boy. Got him!
But he's a bastard of Winterfell.
What does Mance want with a dead man's bastard? He runs. I'll chop his balls off.
We're even now, Jon Snow.
Well, she's not wrong.
I couldn't do it.
Clearly.
Sword the others. We weren't looking for you. But they found us before we found you. They died because of me. See that it wasn't for nothing.
Stupid mistake, Jon. Stupid.
The Kingslayer. He escaped in the night. How? How?
What?
Tell me this isn't true. Why?
For the girls.
You betrayed me. You knew I would not allow it, and you did it anyway.
I have 5 children, and only one of them is free.
You commit treason because your children are prisoners.
I grieve for your sons, my lord.
I don't want your grief, I want my vengeance. You stole it from me.
Catelyn!
You've weakened our position. You brought discord into our camp, and you did it all behind my back. Make sure she's guarded day and night.
Robb.
Oh, no! Cat!
What's your name?
Brienne of Tarth.
It's a long way to King's Landing. Do you think you could beat me in a fair fight?
I've never seen you fight.
There are 3 men in the kingdoms who might have a chance against me.
All my life, men like you've sneered at me. And all my life, I've been knocking men like you into the dust.
Was I wrong?
Maybe one day we'll find out, Kingslayer.
After Stannis lands his force. It's not too late.
Surrender the Iron Throne. No, a king who runs will not be king for long. Stannis 2 days from the capital, and the wolf at my doorstep.
He sent a splinter force to recapture Winterfell. Stark won't risk marching on Casterly Rock.
He's a boy and he's never lost a battle. He'll risk anything at any time, because he doesn't know enough to be afraid. We'll ride at nightfall. I want a full night's march before he knows we're on the move. We'll maintain a garrison here at Harrenhal. The girl's proven herself a good servant. She'll stay on with you.
Shit. So they're gonna go and face Stark. Who's number 3 gonna be?
Where's Zakin?
How would I know?
I need him now.
You need him.
He's helping me.
I saw him.
Where? How? Where?
On patrol.
Fuck. No. It's like, I don't think he's going to be able to get the 3rd one. I think he'll try and then he'll get killed himself. And then she'll be outed.
Why am I here? To help me plan the defense of King's Landing.
Oh,
I'd swap all
here
your
comes
looks
trouble.
for a few good archers.
Did you know there has been a marked drop in thievery?
And how did you accomplish this marked drop in thievery?
Me and the lads rounded up all the known thieves. It's just the unknown thieves we need to worry about now. Have you ever been in a city under siege? See, it's not the fighting that kills most people, it's the starving. Things get bad enough. The poor start eating each other. The thieves, soon as the gates are sealed, they steal all the food.
I believe extreme measures are warranted.
Stannis knows King's Landing, and he knows which gates are weakest. Mudgate. That's where he'll land.
What do we have?
pig shit.
They're gonna rain down wildfire. Oh. Oh.
The first men made these marks.
Oh. Oh, you can move it.
That's a Night's Watch cloak.
That looks like obsidian.
Must be dragon glass.
Wow.
The maesters call it obsidian.
Oh, okay.
Why would a brother hide it here?
It's like a little hidden cache of weapons.
Where were you?
A girl owes one more name.
How long after I give you the name does it take you to kill someone?
Death is certain. The time is not.
He's taking his army to attack my brother. I need him dead right now.
This a man cannot do.
There must be others. Give a name, any name.
All right. Jack and Hagar.
A girl gives a man his own name. This is no joking thing. Unname me.
No.
Please?
Who's not actually gonna do it?
I'll unname you if you help me and my friends escape.
A girl lacks honor.
Wow. He would really do it?
A girl and her friends will walk through the gate at midnight.
Thank you, Podrick.
Why?
I hear Joffrey plans on fighting.
What is he, 17?
Some men have a gift for this sort of thing.
God, he doesn't look 17.
Do you think I'm an idiot?
He'll have his King's Guard protecting him. Why are you smiling?
Because I have your little whore. Tell me, have you married this one yet?
Oh.
No?
So that was true, that story.
Father will be pretty thing, your whore. The bruises will heal in time. You need to hide your secret whores more carefully.
And how do I know you haven't killed her already?
Sir Mandan, bring in my brother's whore.
That's not Shay.
I'm sorry they hurt you. I will hurt you for this.
I've been waiting all night.
You're beautiful. We have to be more careful.
Don't be afraid.
There are people who want to hurt me.
I'll cut off their faces. I will.
I would kill for you.
Oh my god.
I'm yours, and you're mine.
Okay, I mean, I still don't know if I trust her.
How are you?
You interrupt their meeting to ask her how he is?
I was raised to be Lord of Winterfell.
I was raised to be a proper little lady.
I'd like to hear you play the harp.
No, you would not.
Oh, he's smitten.
When I was 12, my mother and father went to a wedding, and they left me with my little brother.
They're gonna bang at the end of this, aren't they?
I called his name, and then I started screaming his name. And then I saw him floating face down.
Oh, fuck.
I dragged him from the water. He was so little, and I shook him, and he was dead. A man ran over, and he pushed me out of the way. For a slave to push a highborn girl, that's death for the man, a terrible death. And he started pressing on my brother's chest until my brother spat out half of the roid, and the man cradled his head and told him to be calm. I would never live in a slave city again. I blathered on.
I don't want to marry the Frey girl.
I don't want you to marry her. But you needed that bridge.
Oh boy.
I hope it's a very beautiful bridge.
Okay. Consequences.
Consequences.
I knew this was going to end up in a banging session.
He just said walk through the gates. He didn't say anything about the guards.
That's a pretty important part, don't you think?
We have to trust him.
She's so brave. Are they dead? Oh my god, they are dead. Holy frick. Wow. Okay. How is he doing that?
You're quite good at being hand, you know. You enjoy the game.
I do.
And you play it well.
I'd like to keep playing it. If Stannis breaches the gates, the game is over.
This morning, I heard a song. Daenerys Targaryen lives. She has 3 dragons. It'll be years before they are fully grown, and then there'll be nowhere to hide.
One game at a time, my friend.
Is that true? Are we gonna have to wait like seasons and seasons to see fully grown dragons? Suck.
We cannot stay here.
They have my dragons. and
Can't
you
leave
just
them
flee
here.
without your children.
I know they call you the mother of dragons.
Jorah!
You love them, but you didn't grow them in your womb. And if we stay in Karth, we'll die.
I am disappointed.
You know I would die for you. I'm sworn to protect you, to serve.
Then serve me.
My dragons are in House of the Undying. You saw me step into the fire. You watched the witch burn. Do you remember?
Until my last breath, I will remember.
Don't play with either of our hearts, Danny.
And they are the only children I will ever have. Take me to them.
Feeding the crops now. His wife too.
So they know that it wasn't Rickon and Bran. They're just making it out to seem like it was them.
Got as far as the farm, then doubled back. Hoped this would be the last place they'd think to look.
They're in the crypt underneath.
Right. Who was that out there? Hung up at the gates.
Must have been the farmer's boys.
Killed them, burned them, and passed them off as the little lords.
They mustn't know. Bran would blame himself.
They'll never hear it from me.
But I can already hear it.
The little lads have suffered enough.
Oh my god, that music. Oh no! That music is just... Once those violins go, or cello, or whatever it is. I honestly can't remember anything that happened in that episode. Clever plan on Osha's behalf to come back to King's Landing and hide down in the catacombs. Hiding in plain sight, basically. So, okay, it is known now that it wasn't Bran and Rickon. At least Maester Lewin knows now. And we find out that Theon also knows that they killed the boys, the orphan boys, and are basically buying off the farmer's silence. I don't care. They still killed 2 children. So fuck Theon and fuck all of those Ironborns. Also, a little bit pissed off with Jorah, saying that those dragons aren't her children. How can you say that about scale babies? Especially, how can he say that? Especially knowing what she went through to birth those dragons. How it happened, how it came about, how she walked into the fire and came out unscathed with 3 dragons. You saw something magical happen. And you just want her to leave them behind? It ain't happening. Jorah, naughty Jorah, bad Jorah. I still love you. Bad Jorah. So, it looks like Arya, Gendry, and Hot Pie have escaped from Harrenhal. At least they've walked out of the gates. We didn't actually see them escape. But it looks like Jaqen has killed the guards. How the hell is he doing it? It's just how. And he was so adamant for Arya to take back naming him as the 3rd person. Would he really have killed himself? Because so what would happen if he didn't? It's just so odd. The whole thing is odd. The first death I could have he snuck up on this guy, broke his neck and shoved him out the window, or shoved him off the parapet or whatever it was. The second one though, from the second that Arya said his name to the guy walking into the room to see Tywin, and to be poisoned. How the hell did that happen? And then to have all the guards like skewered on the way out, how the hell did that happen? It just doesn't seem natural. It doesn't seem like it could happen naturally. Not that I'm saying that anything's supernatural, but it's like how is that possible? And Rob placing his mother under arrest. I am so angry with her. But like my little mini rant that I had with Cersei and what she does for her children and blah blah blah, and my earlier thoughts on like being a mother. Now every time something bad happens to children, my daughter's face just automatically appears on them, and now I contradict myself by being pissed off with Kat for letting Jamie go because she's worried about her children. What is this show doing to me? But Rob has placed her under arrest. I don't know what's going to happen between them, their relationship. And it looks like he has started some kind of affair with Talisa, who, I mean, they obviously like each other, but he is promised to the daughter from House Frey. If he doesn't go through with that deal, how is that going to screw everything up for their family? I don't know. Like, are there people there that are keeping an eye on him and like seeing these two get close together? They'll report back to Daddy Frey and pull their men or stop them from being able to cross, the bridge, or I don't know. And the whole thing with Tyrion and Cersei, and Cersei taking who she thinks is Tyrion's, whore. Obviously, it wasn't Shay, and that he has finally admitted to himself just how much that she means to him. Again, I don't know if I fully trust her. I don't think you can actually fully trust anybody on this show, but I don't know how much I fully trust her. Because how do we know that that Cersei hasn't got into her? And I mean, you just don't know. It might not be that way at all, but you just don't know. I just don't know right now. So many things all up in the air. So, and we got a little bit of Stannis, but it wasn't too groundbreaking what was going on with him. They're just getting the fleet is just getting closer to King's Landing, and King's Landing is making preparations. But really, that was all that was kind of spoken of there. Nothing about Melisandre. So what she's doing? I mean, she got left behind. She didn't come on the ship, so God knows what she's doing with her son. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you for watching with me. Don't forget to leave your comments down below if you'd like to say a little something about this episode. Otherwise, like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And we will see you next time for more Game of Thrones. Bye!